Chuckers, and welcome to Quirky Crafts and Collectibles. I'm Pandora Box. Well, we're at the end of our reviewing and unboxing our Disney dolls. So today we're going to finally unbox Alice in Wonderland, Wendy, and Tinkerbell. So we're finally going to unbox these girls. So if you're new to this program, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss any of my programs. Right, are we ready? Let's go. Well, here we are, the final three of the Disney princesses. We have Alice in Wonderland, we have Wendy from Peter Pan, and Tinkerbell. And we're going to be unboxing these three. And also I have the classic Disney doll collection from Alice in Wonderland as well. It's this one here. And we've also have Tinkerbell from the Walt Disney production. And we'll talk about these in a little bit as well. But today we're going to be unboxing these three. And I've also got, very quickly, briefly, we've got the fairy collection as well, and I made a mobile out of this, and they hang on my ceiling. And the funny thing is, when they stop moving, these dolls all face north. And I'll show you once they stop, they'll actually all face north. But for now I'm holding them, so they're not going to do that. But there is Tinkerbell in the center. There she is. There we go. I just wanted to show you where I have my mobile Tinkerbells. As you can see, they're flying around. You can see my collection of dolls at the top there. That's where they hang, that's where they fly. And when they do stop, they'll actually stop and face north. And see how you can see them? They're already starting to face north. I'll come back to them when they do stop, and you can see the position they stop at. No matter where I put them in the house, where I put them, they always stop facing north. So firstly, I'd like to show you my first Alice in Wonderland doll. Now, I've had her for a few years. I can't tell you exactly what year I got her in, but when they did come out in the collection, there was this one and there was Tinkerbell as well. So I'm not going to be unboxing these dolls today. I want to keep them in their boxes, but just to show you the Disney dolls that came out back then and what we'll be unboxing today. So we'll start with Alice in Wonderland. Now this set came with the tea sets, or porcelain tea sets. I think they're porcelain, I'm not sure. But as you can see, it's got the Disney classic doll collection, Walt Disney Alice in Wonderland. It's got a warning. There's not a lot of information on the box, but as you turn it around, you have an image of Alice in Wonderland, the white rabbit and the hair, and Cheshire. And it says down the bottom, while chasing the white rabbit, Alice falls into a rabbit hole to begin her adventure in Wonderland. There she meets many strange, funny and odd characters. Her powder blue dress and crispy white apron serve as Alice's well during her adventure, even though it is only a dream after all. There you go. And that's how much I paid for that. It was Australian dollars, $34.94. So I'll try and find out when I did purchase this doll. She's wearing a apron, white apron, and it's like a satiny, silky type fabric. She's got a pretty face. Very cute face. Okay. And now we have Tinkerbell. This is Tinkerbell. And as you can see, it's got Wendy and Peter Pan. And it's the classic doll, Tinkerbell, Walt Disney. And on the back, we have Tinkerbell, Wendy, the boys flying around England, and on here it's got Tinkerbell's fairy costume is a special one indeed, with its glittery green dress and iridescent wings. And this one was $34.95 when I bought it back then too. So she's carrying an actual wand. Her hair is up in a bun. She's got the iridescent wings similar to Alice's dress, or apron I should say. And she's wearing tights. I don't know if you can see the inside, but she's got little green little slippers. She's very cute, and she's got a brush there as well. You can see that brush. There we go. You just see it. So here is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I've been waiting to unbox this girl, and let's have a look at her box. She's got Alice in Wonderland. On the side there's a little image of Alice just there, if you can see her. And on the other side some flowers and petals. And on the back there's a lovely light image of Alice at the tea party. And I'm ready now to unbox and compare this doll next to the other doll. So here's Alice out of the box, and I'll just give her a turn around. I haven't touched her hair or anything like that. She's still the same way as she was in the box. You can see the back of her head. It's been split to go on each side in the box. Now she's quite pretty. She's very heavily gelled in her hair. She's got curls through there. She's articulated, very cute. Her wrist, elbow and her shoulder. Her head, and not her waist, but her legs do bend and snap. And she's got little black shoes. She's got a very pretty face. She's gorgeous. She's got the little black bow in her hair. Her apron is kind of like, it's still got a little tiny little tab stuck to her dress, but there's no hem, like it hasn't been hemmed or anything, so it's just cut as it is. I think it's got a little ribbon around the dress. It's very, very sparkly, glittery. That's not too bad. It's not coming out. It'll come out. That's not too bad. And take her out of the stand. And remember, the stands don't come with the dolls at all. She's got a little bow at the back. She's Velcro. So the apron the apron is connected to the dress. And once it's washed, it'll sit quite nicely at the back there. She's got these two little ringlets that are really, really curled in the front there. She's very cute. She's tiny. She's really delicate. And if you bring her to this doll here, it's hard to say how tall she is, but she is taller. Her features are bigger on this doll. They are different. They're very different. And she's gorgeous. There is Alice in Wonderland, finally out of the box. She does have glitter through her hair though. So now we're going to look at Wendy from Peter Pan. Now, let's have a look at the box first. So we have Peter Pan, we have Wendy, we have Wendy there flying with the boys and Peter Pan. We've got Wendy on the side there, you can just see her there. And on the back, we've got Wendy flying with her brothers. I think it's Big Ben. And the silhouettes at the bottom, as they all do. And as you can see, all the other dolls had a little medallion or a ring as an accessory. These dolls didn't come with that. Okay, so we're ready now to unbox Wendy from Shop Disney. And here is Wendy out of the box. And I'll just give her a little turn. Again, haven't touched her hair or anything. That's the way it's the way it's come out of the box. Now, one thing I was quite annoyed with, they had little clips stuck to her hand. Plastic mold was stuck to her dress, and now it's got holes in it. So I don't know if all the other dresses had the same. So if you can see that, it's put 4 big holes in the dress. And it was just creased up like that and stapled like that. So it's really annoying that's, that is like that. And it's kind of like molded that way. So she's going to have to stand there and cover herself so you can't see it. She's got a pretty blue dress. She's got... See, there's another tab. So this is what I'm talking about. They have these tabs on the bottoms. And that was holding the dress back. But it leaves gashing holes in them. There was one on this side too, but I think this come out. Anyway, she's got a bit of ribbon on the bottom. She's wearing little flat blue shoes. And her articulation is wrist, elbow and shoulders again. Her head turns, and also her legs and snap at the knees. She's got a tiny little blue ribbon in her hair. It matches her ribbon in her dress as well. So she's quite cute. She's lovely. Her hair is very heavily gelled. Some of the people that have unboxed them have actually washed them, redid them, and but I don't mind the way this is. I like the way it's sitting. I don't know if I'll get it like that again, even though I'm a hairdresser by trade. I don't do it anymore, but to get it like that again, I'll be a little bit worried to do it. So probably leave her as she is, like all my other dolls. I've left them that way. So this is Wendy. Finally have Wendy. Always wanted to have Wendy. My next mission will be getting Peter Pan somewhere. Now I do have a doll that I'd like to convert to Peter Pan. It's this one here. He's got a Peter Pan kind of look. His outfit's not Peter Pan, so I'll have to make his Peter Pan. I put him on another body, his head to another body, and it's very flexible. It's got a lot of articulation in his body. So I'd like to convert this doll to Peter Pan until I get the real Peter Pan. So for now, he's my Peter Pan from another mother. We'll take him away. But this is Wendy, and I hope you like Wendy as much as I liked her. She has got a pretty face. She's got a very similar mold to Alice, actually. She's a little bit tiny. She's taller, but they've got a very similar mold to their faces. But I'm happy to have Wendy in my collection now. So she is now my second last doll that I have unboxed in this series, and we do have one more to go, and it is Tinkerbell. But before we unbox Tinkerbell, I'd like to bring back my original one so we can compare when we open her. I'll just pop there. So we are now ready to unbox Tinkerbell from the shop Disney, and look at her box. There's Peter Pan, there's Tinkerbell, it's got the pirate ship on the side, and it's a pretty picture of Tinkerbell on the side there. On the side you've got little flowers that you make a wish. I forgot what they're, dandelion. There you go, little dandelions. And then we've got Tinkerbell on the back there, and that's a mirror, so she's dancing in the mirror, and the silhouettes of all of them. So I started opening it up, and I thought, oh, I forgot to show the box first. So let's now unbox Tinkerbell. Well, here is Tinkerbell finally out of the box. Now she was probably the hardest one out of all the dolls that I was unboxing, and yeah, so she was one of the hardest ones. She had, let me tell you, she had all this wire wrapped around her, so she was a bit hard taking her out. You had to be very, very careful because she had her wings. Now the stand of course doesn't come with the doll, but you can't put it around her waist because she's got the wings. But whilst I've got her off the stand, the dress is velcroed and the wings are actually attached to the dress, so it comes right off that way, just to give you an idea. So that's her wings on there. She's got articulation in her elbow, shoulder and wrist, her head as well, and her knees snap at the legs, twist. She's got tiny little green shoes with little pom-poms, very cute. She's got a very sparkly little dress, very Tinkerbell. Her hair is very heavily gelled, and she's got a little bun as well. And the tab, of course, I forgot to take that off yet. But that is little Tinkerbell out of the box finally. The dress is quite cute. A lot of sparkle, a lot of glitter everywhere today. We've got the glitter happening all over. So I'll just put her on a stand. Now I'm just putting her on the leg so we can stand her up. Otherwise she's not going to be able to. Where did I have her? Here we go. So there is Tinkerbell. She's got a beautiful face. Now compared to this one, I think our second one, this one here, has got a prettier face, I have to say. Yeah. So that's Tinkerbell, and that is now the three girls that are finally out of the box, the full collection. Tinkerbell, Wendy and Alice. So we have all the girls that came in this line of the Disney shop and unboxed, showing you the 2020 Walt Disney princesses. So starting from the top there, we have Esmeralda, Alice in Wonderland. We've also got Tinkerbell, Wendy, we've got Anna, and just here we've got Queen Maleficent. Back on the other side we have Charlotte, we have Mulan, Belle, we have Aurora, we have also Merida, Megra, Moana, Pocahontas, we have Elsa, we have Megra, we have Cinderella, Rapunzel, Snow White, Jasmine and Tiana, and just down here we have Aurora. So this is the collection that we unboxed for this episode, all these episodes I should say, and I hope you've enjoyed them. Well, there you go. That was Tinkerbell and Wendy from Peter Pan and Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Now let me know who your favourite was. Make a comment down below, hit that bell button so you don't miss any of my programs, and give me a like because it helps my program. Well, until next time, I'm Pandora Box. Checkers! So my fairies have finally stopped, and as you can see, they're all facing north. Why, you ask? I have no idea.